Before you will go to Shirshasana, prepare in Adho Mukha Virasana. Then, support your forearms, interlock your fingers close to the wall, and push from the forearms to lift your chest, your whole spine. Your shoulder blades should go in. Your heels are up so your hips go higher. Then join your feet and raise right leg up. You should feel that both sides of the spine and your trunk are extending same way. Change the side. Lift the left leg. Pay attention to the position of your hips. They should be on the same height. Then go down. Change the interlock of the fingers. This time we will place the top of the head between the wrists, but still push from the forearms, so you will not touch the wall. Repeat the same exercise by lifting one leg at a time. Observe if you can still keep the balance, that the base of the pose is firm and ready to go for the full pose. Rest in Adho Mukha Virasana. Always make sure that you have space to extend your arms completely so the thoracic spine, cervical spine can fully extend. Go to Adho Mukha Svanasana, the dog pose with the head down. Then walk in and fold your yoga mat in 4 layers. In this way we prepare a safe padding for the full pose. Big enough so your hands, your elbows and your head can fit. Pay attention to keep your elbows under the shoulders. By walking in slowly, place the top of the head between the wrists. Walk your feet more in, the weight is over your forearms and the head. And lift one leg at a time, go all the way to the wall. Make your legs immediately active. Push your heels through the wall, tuck your tailbone under. We are working now against the gravity. Make sure that there is more weight over your forearms than on your head. By lifting your shoulders, you will make space for your neck, and your throat should be soft and relaxed, your face relaxed. Breathe. When you will be ready, take one leg at a time. The left leg is pulling back, so the landing will be light. Push from the forearms to lift your head, kneel, and Adho Mukha Virasana. Recover. Then we will repeat. And this time I will be lifting first the left leg up. It might be a really different experience coming up to the same pose from the different leg. Notice it. This time I will be going down with both legs together. Belly muscles, back muscles have to be strong. Bend your knees. Keep your hips close to the wall, but don't lean on the wall. Push from the forearms. Slowly unfold your legs to reach the ground. And then you can go up the same way. But remember, learn first how to go down with both legs. This will prepare you better to go up the same way. you can effectively learn how to go into Shirshasana while facing the wall. I'm going to show you how to measure the right distance so you can still use the wall, but at the same time you can get used to the feeling that there is nothing behind you. I measure the distance in Dandasana with my legs straight. I move the yoga mat so my tailbone can fit, my buttocks can fit on the yoga mat, and there's still a little bit of space on the yoga mat behind my buttocks. I place my thumb where my tailbone was, and this is where the top of the head will be. Then I walk on top of the wall, keeping my heels on the same height as my hips, and when I'm ready, I lift one leg up. Your body is almost in the final pose. You can feel how you spread the weight over the forearms. If you don't become too tense, change the legs. And if you feel fine and ready, then take first the heel of the wall so the weight will shift completely over the forearms so you can experience independent headstand. It might take months or even years before you feel secure in the independent headstand. Don't rush yourself. Give yourself time. And when you want to go out of the pose, you can take one leg to the wall, the other to the floor. And the advantage is that now you can stretch your arms easily in Adho Mukha Virasana without shifting backwards. Breathe, rest, recover. The dog pose with the head down is giving you active rest to the thoracic spine, the spinal muscles. Now I'm preparing the independent headstand. And you can see how I place my elbows, forearms, wrists, and how I interlock my fingers. I press from them, I lift my shoulders, upper back, and then I walk in to place the top of the head between my wrists. Since there is no wall behind me, watch how I lift my legs now. I keep my heels close to the buttocks and I lift my knees above the hips so I can open my groins, my hips, and then I straighten my legs. So I'm immediately getting into the vertical adjustment. The pressure and lift from the forearms, the lift of the upper back, is very important to maintain the pose light, especially when you want to go down with both legs straight. Be careful. Keep lifting your hips and try not to shift them too much behind you. If you feel ready, you can come up the same way. However, before you start to experiment with more advanced ways of going in and out of the pose, make sure that your pose is correct and that you can maintain it stable, vertical, for about 3-5 minutes with a quiet mind, and that your breath is regular, so your nervous system can adjust to that practice and start to regenerate and rest. Each time after you finish the practice of the headstand, give yourself enough time in Adho Mukha Virasana. Then, in Adho Mukha Svanasana, the dog pose with the head down. Practice of those poses after coming down from Shirshasana will give you relief. will help to regulate the blood circulation, the blood pressure, your respiration. After about 10 deep breaths, walk the hands backwards to Uttanasana. Place the hands on the sides of the feet and let the spine go down. To release your neck, the cervical and thoracic spine, interlock your fingers like for Halasana. Shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades into your body, thoracic spine into your body, and let your head relax completely. Inhale, look forward, change the interlock of the fingers, and with exhalation, go down again. Keep your legs firm, strong, push the feet against the ground, and with inhalation, look forward, and with exhalation, stand up. You can place the hands on your chest, close to your heart and your lungs. Close your eyes, feel your breath, how you are now. I hope the demonstrations and instructions are clear enough for you to follow in your own Shirshasana practice. Namaste.